Hello there. All right, at this point in your business model, you should have some profit margins for selling just one of your product. However, is this creating a sustainable business? Well, if you're just selling one of your products, after you sell that one, business over. So what you have to think about next is how many products you're willing to sell. Are you able to obtain a lot of your products so you can sell them? Or will it cost your business too much money to get a hold of that many items? So think about how many products do you want to sell to start your business. So for my dog treat business, I have no problem getting the dog treats, but my costs were high. So I'm gonna start off by only selling 25 of my products before I go full into my business. Doing that will help us figure out my profit margins for selling all 25 of my dog treat packages. So this video will show you how to use the distributive property and also to show you how to graph your final profit margins so you can decide your final selling price for your business. Using the distributive property is that you're taking an existing equation or expression and multiplying it by a factor. So you'll have to use the distributive property to multiply your independent variable, the selling price, and your cost of making your product and package by the number of items you plan to sell. Alright, to get started, you want to head to slide 7 on your slideshow. This slide will show you about the distributive property. I'm selling 25. The slideshow has 10 on there. You can change it to whatever number of products you're selling, so I have 25. And then to distribute, you'll have to multiply both your selling variable and your cost by 25. So my new equation will be my profit is equal to 25s, because 25 times my selling price, minus my cost, which is 25 times 32. Big brain activated, 800. So this equation shows you your profit margins for selling the number of products that you plan to sell. So it's going to be $25 times the number of my selling price minus the $800 that it cost me to create 25 dog treat package products. So next, you'll want to head over to slide 8. Keep your same selling prices, but now you're going to use your new equation to figure out your profit margins. I'm going to run through that now. Okay, this completed table shows you your profit margins for selling any number of your products. As you can see, still only selling 10 still leaves me in the negatives for my profit. It's only until I go, between that 25 to 40 price range where I start making some money. So what we can actually do now is translate this table into a graph. Remember, our independent variable was our selling price and our dependent was our profit. We can translate into a table by creating that as X and Y. So I can go into a table and use 10 and negative 550 for my first point. So going over to Desmos in the graphing calculator, I can visualize my profit margins by showing 10, negative 550. And you go through the rest. Okay, so here's my completed graph. You may need to zoom in or zoom out to see all your points. Next, you want to take a snip or a screenshot of your graph, just like this. Copy, and then you're going to paste it into your slideshow, like this. Shrink it a little bit so it fits nice and pretty. And then you'll use the line tool with an arrow. You can start at the bottom and work your way up, and it draws a straight line through to visualize your profit margins. Try to fit it as best as you can. You can also change the color. I like red, I'll go with red, and I'll make it thicker. Maybe too thick there. So visualize your profit margins there. You can see right here is where I have 0. You can see that's where I start making some money, and then as we go up, we can see the positive profit margins. So the last thing you'll have to do is looking at your table and your graph, you're going to decide a final selling price. I have to sell it for definitely over $25 or I'll be losing money. $50 seems too much. I don't know about you, but buying dog treats for $50 is a little excessive. So I'm going to go with the $40 price point, which nets me a profit of $200 after selling all 25. So on your last slide of your slideshow for your business model, you will write what you decide to sell your product for and what your profit margins will be. Just like that, you have a business model ready to go. So go out there and make some money. Good luck.